Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the second layer in the OSI reference model, the data link layer. This is the agenda. These are the 7 layers of OSI reference model. Now the data link layer. The data link layer transforms the physical layer to a reliable link. It makes the physical layer appear error-free to the upper layer, that is the network layer. This layer adds both the header and trailer to the data unit. Headers or trailers are the control data added at the beginning and at the end of each data unit at each layer of a sender, and it gets removed at the corresponding layers of the receiver. Other major responsibilities of the data link layer are framing. The data link layer divides the stream of bits received from the network layer into manageable data units called frames. Physical addressing. The data link layer adds a header to the frame to define the physical address of the sender or receiver of the frame when both the sending and receiving devices are on the same network. If the frame is intended for a system outside the sender's network, then the receiver address is the address of the device that connects the network to the next one. Flow control. If the rate at which the data are absorbed by the receiver is less than the rate at which data are produced in the sender, the data link layer imposes a flow control mechanism to avoid overwhelming the receiver. Error control. The data link layer adds reliability to the physical layer by adding mechanisms to detect and retransmit damaged or lost frames. It also uses a mechanism to recognize duplicate frames. Error control is normally achieved through a trailer added to the end of the frame. And the final one, access control. When two or more devices are connected to the same link, data link layer protocols are necessary to determine which device has control over the link at any given time. In short, we can say that the data link layer is responsible for moving frames from one hop to the next. Now, what do you mean by hop-to-hop delivery? In the figure, we can see that communication at the data link layer occurs between two adjacent nodes. Suppose that device A wants to send a message to device F. To send data from A to F, three partial deliveries are made. First, the data link layer at A sends a frame to the data link layer at B, which is a router. Second, the data link layer at B sends a new frame to the data link layer at E. Finally, the data link layer at E sends a new frame to the data link layer at F. The frames that are exchanged between the three nodes have different values in the headers. The frame from A to B has B as the destination address and A as the source address. The frame from B to E has E as the destination address and B as the source address. The frame from E to F has F as the destination address and E as the source address. The values of the trailers can also be different if error checking includes the header of the frame. As a conclusion, we can say that the data link layer organizes bits into frames and it provides hop-to-hop delivery. I hope that you all understood the functionalities of data link layer. Thank you.